Hey guys, welcome to My Alpha Empowerment. This is Josh, and today I'm going to talk about why being unpredictable is one of the most important things you need to do in attracting beautiful women. Okay, so to start this thing out, the number one important thing you got to realize is women by nature are emotional creatures, as we're men are driven more by logic. And if we start to realize what their true instincts are, we will be able to attract them way more than if you were to just approach them like they were guys. You see, most guys approach women viewing it from their mindset. But if you start to take on the role of learning how to adapt to their mindset, you will be able to attract them far more. You know, women love roller coasters. And I'm not talking about roller coasters at an amusement park. I'm talking about emotional roller coasters. They hate it when a guy is so predictable. They know his next move. They know everything he's going to do, and she gets very bored when she sees a guy like this. But the thing is, most guys are like that. And what I want to do is I want to teach you guys here at My Alpha Empowerment to be different than all the other guys out there. I want you to stand out and make a difference in this world. So how you give women that roller coaster ride of emotions that they're looking for is you learn how to shake up their emotions. You want to be able to catch them off guard a little bit. And I don't mean be mean. I don't mean hurt them emotionally. I'm just talking about being fun, being playful, and sometimes being serious to shake them up a little bit. Whether you are in line somewhere, whether you are shopping at a mall, how you approach her, it's going to determine the outcome. And the typical guy will go up to a woman they find attractive and they will immediately put her on a pedestal, which is predictable. Most guys do this right off the bat. But I want you guys to stand out. So how you stand out is you don't put her on that pedestal right away and you shake her emotions up. You can make things up on the spot to do this. And honestly, it takes time to get better at this. You're not going to be a professional the first time you go out and try this. But you will find as your success rate goes up, so does your unpredictable rate go up. They both go with each other. And you'll find that when you're very predictable, her attraction for you will go down. So we do not want that to happen. We want to keep her on the edge of that seat. So out of all the times I've attracted women this way, there is one time that stood out to me far above the rest. So I was in line at a sandwich shop, and there was an extremely gorgeous woman in front of me. So I wasn't thinking approach. I wasn't even really thinking about talking to her. It just came out of me because I was feeling that energy from within. And all I did was this. She was in front of me. I go, "Do you always cut people like that?" And as soon as I said that, she turned around, she looked at me, and the attraction on her face was the highest level of attraction I have ever seen, that instantaneous. And when I realized this, I'm like, it's really true. You know, being unpredictable, catching her off guard, making her feel like she's doing something wrong real quick, that can boost attraction like crazy, because most guys don't have the guts to even do something like that at all. They just want to go up to her, tell her how hot she is, but that never really works in the real world. Now, as soon as I did that to her in line, she showed attraction instantaneously. Now, it isn't always like that, but there are those cases where it's like somebody turned a switch on and immediately she shows signs of submission. Her eyes are just glowing out of attraction and desire. And this can happen to you guys as well. You know, and she didn't even see me before I said this. It was just my tone, the power projected through my voice, and the way I said that to her, it instantly formed that attraction to her. Because I guarantee you, this woman never experienced that level of boldness before. So being serious and blaming her like that can be a great way to be unpredictable with women you are attracted to. Another great way is to be fun and playful. So if you see a woman in line, or if she's looking at candy in the aisle of junk food, and you can tell that she's going to get something, you can actually just walk past her and say, "No, no, don't even think about it. I'm going to eat that candy, not you. You're not going to take my candy. Or something along the lines of, you know what, don't even think about it. You're just tempting yourself. That can be a great way to be unpredictable. Instead of just going up to her and be like, hi, I'm Josh, nice to meet you. That can be a fun way to open her up and to keep all of her senses grounded in what she really wants, which is the feeling of emotional instability. As crazy as that sounds, she doesn't want to feel that stable emotion. She wants to go up and down. And she wants to experience things she's never experienced before. So you should be the first one to bring this about. You know, another great way to be unpredictable is when you're on the second, third, or fourth date, or after that. You can actually say, hey, let's go out. And she'll be like, okay, where do you want to go? And you have to say, it's a secret. You're not going to know. And you orchestrate the date with the whole mystery of her not knowing where you're going to take her at all. So this whole time she's building up this energy and she's going to release it on that date with you, and it's going to be a whole lot more enjoyable than if you were to plan out this extravagant date and you told her every little thing you were going to do, and before you know it, she's yawning, she's bored, and she might lose attraction for you. It's definitely possible. So we want to increase our rate of being unpredictable so the rate of success and attraction goes up. Remember that. The more your predictability rate goes up, the less attraction she will have for you. You want the unpredictable rate to go up. That's what you want. And here's the other great point. In fact, my favorite point about being unpredictable. This makes it funner for you. I talk a lot about pleasing yourself. And the ironic thing is, when you work to please yourself, she will be so much more pleased than if you were trying to do every little thing to keep her happy. And when it's unpredictable for both of you, it makes the ride so much more enjoyable. Just like if you were on a roller coaster and you didn't know what was next. It's going to be a lot funner because you don't know what's happening. You just go with the flow and it's a lot more enjoyable. So in summary, learn how to be unpredictable. Make up your own ideas on the spot. You will find that you will get better and better at being unpredictable, just like James Bond would. James Bond never plans it out. He just goes with the flow and he makes his decisions, and she respects him for it way more than if he was some needy little desperate boy. Have a great day.